So we continue with game theory. Okay. And what we will say that okay, we've have given the definition of game frame last time. It's Monday, March 23. Okay. We take a game frame. I will say in the case when there are only two players and each player has a small numbers of possible choices, and we call these choices strategies. Okay, we say that a game frame can be represented by means of a table. Okay, with as many rows as the number of possible strategies of player 1 and as many rows as the number of strategies of player 2 . Each row is labeled with one strategy of player 1 and each column player 1 and each column with one strategy of player 2. Okay. It will make a draw. Okay, fichier new image. We are in a game frame, okay, with two players, and we don't know the preferences of the two players, player 1 and player 2. Okay, player 1 has a set of strategies of possible choice. Say he has two strategies, call it S1, S2. Player 2 has two strategies also, we say call it S3, S4. Okay, we say we can represent the game frame with a table. Let's draw a table. I have a table. Okay, my table is here. Say which has many rows as a number of possible strategies of player 1. Player 1 has two strategies, so it has two rows. Okay, and as many columns of the number of strategies of player 2. Player 2 has, we say he has 3 strategies. Okay, so we'll have 3 columns, 1, 2, 3. Voila, and we will label each with player 1 strategies. So the first row we will be label S1, second row S2 for player 1, so it's player 1, okay, and now for player 2 we say that we have S3, S4, S5, well, and he says that inside, and we finish, and inside each cell of the table which corresponds to a pair of strategies one for player 1 and one for player 2. Okay, we write the corresponding outcome. Okay, as we come back to our first example, we say that for the player 1, S1 has an outcome of O1, S2 O2, call it the outcome of S3 is O3, O4 and O5. Okay, so S1 the outcome is O1, S3 is O3, S2 is O2, O3, O1, O4, O2, O4, O2, O5, O1, O5. Voilà. Now we have our representation of a game frame which is naturally a table. Voilà.